Happy New Year. Hi there, everyone, and a Happy New Year. This is our first program for 2026, and we are happy to be back. I am your host, Rosemary Valdez Sweeney, and with me is our co host.
Alden Seaman.
On our program last December, we focused on growth. In this program, we will look at the meaning of bartering and the process of changing from bartering to the use of money. Let's take a quick break, and when we return, we'll get right into the main lesson. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Connecting the children of our ECCB with good information and excellent mentoring. They started us early and making it easy to manage our money and make a real living. They're linking the children with excellent mentoring.
Hi there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the ECCB Children's Connection Program, a program produced and delivered by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank and aired on DBS Radio and the Q95. Alden, have you ever exchanged anything with anyone before?
Yes, I've exchanged toys with my sisters. My
Wow.
sister.
If you have, well, you said yes, so you have, then you already have been involved in bartering. Bartering means trading one thing for another without money. Alden, let's seek to understand bartering a little more with the help of an interesting story. Would you like to read for our listening audience?
Of course I would. The day the village learned to use money. Long ago, in a small village called Riverbend, people did not use money. Instead, they used bartering. If you wanted something, you had to trade something you owned for it. Every morning, Miller carried a basket of apples her family grew to the village market. She would call out, "Fresh apples, who wants to trade?" One day, Miller wanted a pair of shoes. She walked to Mr. Toma, the shoemaker. "I would like new shoes," Miller said kindly. Mr. Toma shook his head. "I already have apples. I need bread." Miller sighed. She went to the baker. "I can give you apples for bread," she said. The baker replied, "I have enough apples. I need milk." Miller walked around the village, her basket growing heavier and her feet growing tired. By the end of the day, she still had apples and no shoes. That evening, the villagers gathered to talk. Many people had the same problem. "This bartering is too hard," said the farmer. "It takes too long," said the baker. "What if no one wants what you have?" said Miller. An elder named Grandma Nola stood up. "What if we use something everyone agrees is valuable?" The next day, the villagers met again. They threw shiny metal coins, small and easy to carry. Everyone agreed the coins could be used to buy anything in the village. Miller returned to the market with her apples. She sold them for coins. Then she walked straight to Mr. Toma. "I would like new shoes," she said, handing him coins. Mr. Thomas smiled. "Yes, I can use these coins to buy bread and milk." Soon the village felt different. The market was busy and cheerful. People could buy what they needed quickly, businesses grew, and more goods were made. Families saved coins for the future. Mila looked at her new shoes and smiled. The village of Riverbend had changed, and life was better because of it. And that is how Riverbend learns that change can help everyone move forward.
Thank you so much, Alden. To you, our listening friends, I am going to call out our numbers because later on we are going to have a question and answer round, and we are going to have some fun prizes for you. Our numbers are 1-800-327-448-3281, 448-3284, and the 616-1327. And now, from listening to that story, we can discuss some problems that the villagers encountered during the barter system. Don't you think?
Yes, we can.
We can. So there are 3 problems identified in our story. 1, villagers who were trading must find someone who wanted what they had. So if you're trading, someone else has to want what you have. Other than that, there would be no trade. Sometimes, some items were hard to trade. You were going to trade, but someone else already had what you were offering. And the exchange process of bartering can take a long time. We saw that Mila's basket grew heavy and her feet were tired, and she still wanted that pair of shoes. The villagers soon noticed these problems and needed a better way. So there is always a better way of doing things. Alden, what do you think was the better way?
The better way was using money.
Right, so there was something which they had to change to, and that was the use of money. But because of that, money was introduced into their village. And money should solve all these problems and make trading faster and fairer. Would you like us to go back to the days of bartering, Alden?
No, I would not.
Okay. As we wrap up our lesson for today, let's recap what we learned. We learned that Alden would not like to go back to bartering. And trading changed a long time ago from bartering to the use of money. Money solved the problems of bartering and made trading faster and fairer. And change affects individuals, businesses, and the economy. Change can feel strange at first, but good changes help people, businesses, and the whole world grow. We will now go to our jingle.
Hi children, this one is just for you.
It is the ECCB Children's Connection Program coming your way on this station.
Come, listen.
Join me, Auntie Marcia, and my co-host
Quentin Tong and
Ramalia Thomas and other children just like us, ages 5 to 12.
listen and participate in exciting stories,
Powerful lessons,
smart quizzes,
wise words.
and win prizes. Awesome!
ECCB Children's Connection Program every second Sunday of the month at 1 p.m. on this station. Don't you miss it.
Sponsored by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see if our friends remember what we learned today about bartering and money. We encourage you to call the following numbers so that you can receive a fun prize if your answer is correct. And the numbers are 1-800-327-448-3281, 448-3284, and 616-1327. So I'll repeat the numbers: 1-800-327 448-3281, 3284 and 616-1327. So we are asking you to call these numbers, any of these numbers, and if your answer is correct, you will receive a fun prize. Also, you must be the first person to answer the questions. At this time, I will call on our co-host Alden to read out the questions. Thank you.
Okay. Number 1. I existed before money and helped in the exchange of goods and services. What am I called? Number 2. I replaced the system of barter as I was more convenient for trading. What am I called? In our lesson, we learned that change affects 3 things: individuals, businesses, and give me one example. Number 4. Give me one example how change occurs in a primary schooler. Number 5. True or false? Change can be good or bad.
Okay, so we ask you, in our first month, let's grace you with that fun prize. Just call in and be the first to answer the question. I will read the numbers again. 1-800-327-448-3281. Hello? Hello? 448-3284 and 616-1327. Hello?
Hello,
How are you?
I am good.
Which question would you like to answer?
Number 2.
Number 2. What is your answer? Or should we read the question over?
My answer is money.
Great. Can you give us your name?
ALL
AIN.
AYNE.
AYL
Alina.
AYLE.
AYNE.
And what is your last name?
Seaman.
Alina Seaman. What's your number?
276-4496.
449. Thank you, Alina. You are correct. So now we have a first winner for the year 2026. Can there be another winner? Alden, could you read the other questions over?
Okay. Number 1. I existed before money and I helped in the exchange of goods and services. What am I called? Number 3. In our lesson, we learned that change affects 3 things: individuals, businesses, and number 4. Give one example how change occurs in a primary schooler. Number 5. True or false? Change can be good or bad.
Thank you. Yes, can you answer the... Oh. Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. We could not hear you clearly. Okay. So, Alden, can you tell us what existed before money?
Okay. The answer to number 1 is bartering.
Right. So before money, there was bartering, and it was creating a challenge for the people because sometimes the barter, the item being offered was not what the other person wanted. And so money was introduced in the system.
Number 3, the answer is the economy.
Right. When the economy changes, everyone benefits. Yes? Can you give us your question you're going to answer?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
What question are you answering?
Question number 5.
Question number 5. Go right ahead.
If the answer is true.
Right. That's correct. And what is your name?
Brianna.
Rihanna.
Brianna.
Is it the R or B?
A B.
B. Brianna. Okay. Can you give me your surname?
Cognate.
Brianna Cognate. And your number?
617
Yeah.
6776.
617 6776.
617.
Brianna, you would have to call us back so you can give us your number. Okay. And then the final question, which was not answered, that would be you to give us any answer of your choice. Okay. So thank you for calling, Brianna and Alina. We have 2 ladies.
Okay, number 4. Give
That is the
one
answer.
example how change occurs in a primary school. Any answer from
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Ivona. Good afternoon. I just want to let you know running a level.
Hi. Okay. So could you give us your answer?
Any answer from growing taller, learning to read, moving into a new grade.
Okay, so that would be you, your change. You have grown a little taller, or you're moving from one grade to another, or you could not read properly and now you're reading much better. Let's pay a visit to our wise old friend, Oliver, and hear what he has to say to us today.
Hi there, boys and girls. Wishing you a happy new year from Oliver's Treehouse. Our value word for this month is change. What is change? Change means that something becomes different from how it was before. For example, growing taller as you get older, learning new things at school, moving to a new classroom, or making new friends. Change happens to everyone, and it happens all the time. Why is change good? We learn new things. We grow and get better. We meet new people. Life becomes more exciting. If nothing ever changed, life might become boring. Change brings new adventures and fun experiences. So, boys and girls, remember, it's okay to feel nervous about change. You can always ask for help, talk about your feelings, and take things one step at a time. Change helps us grow into the best version of ourselves. Now, let's make a change and get back to your host.
Thank you so much, Oliver, for introducing our word for today, which fits right into our topic. The word is change. Alden, can you spell that word for our listening friends?
Of course I can. Change. C-H-A-N-G-E. Change.
Could you
Change. C-H-A-N-G-E. Change.
Okay, Alden, based on what Oliver just said, how would you relate change to our story earlier?
Well, in the Riverbend story, they changed from bartering to money.
Great. There was a change where, though they were not accustomed, they moved from the bartering system as a means of exchange to money. The villagers adopted to change when they decided to use coins instead of bartering. Look at the positive benefits of change for the individuals, businesses, and the economy. For the individuals, they can buy what they need easily, they can save money, and they don't need to trade items anymore, which was a great challenge. For the businesses can sell to many people. They can earn money and grow, and they can pay their workers. For the economy, money, more buying and selling. Also, more jobs. Jobs are created and the country becomes stronger. The key message here is changing from bartering to money helps everyone. Boys and girls, you there listening to our DBS radio and Q95, there are many things that change as we get older. Clothes that don't fit anymore, moving to a new grade, learning to read. Change means things becomes different, and the change helps us to grow and solve problems. Alden, can you tell me something that has changed in your life?
Yes, I moved to a new house.
Great. So Alden has moved from one house to a new house. Thank you for sharing. Let's adjust to change and be open to it as we grow and develop this year 2026. So our mistakes, we'll try not to make them anymore, and we will not hold fast to what we know, but when change is necessary, we will change. We have come to the end of another ECCB Children's Connection program, and we are so happy that you joined us today. We are happy to our 2 winners, and you will be hearing from us. We will share that fun prize with you, and we encourage the other listeners to call when we have this question and answer program so that you too can win a fun prize. So until we meet again, I am your host, Rosemary Valdez Sweeney, and with me is
the co-host, Alden Seaman.
Let's talk again soon, but until then, be open to change, boys and girls, and remember to stay connected. We see we have a final caller, but we have answered all the questions. Let us hear if it is Brianna calling to give us a number.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is Brianna.
Okay.
My number is 612
612
8535.
8535?
Yes.
Okay then, thank you. 612-8535.
Yes.
And we encourage you to have a happy new year. Be open to change when change is necessary. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Hi children, this one is just for you.
It is the ECCB Children's Connection Program. Come